On the steps of the Capitol, a crowd gathers.
So we've brought together nearly 100 childcare providers and parents to advocate against cuts, to advocate to support the childcare industry.
They're united with one purpose: to sound the alarm about proposed budget cuts. Parents stand front and center, sharing the impossible choices they may soon face.
Do I pay for childcare or do I leave the workforce?
Childcare providers echo the concern.
So there's a great need, especially in rural Lewis County.
Wiggle, wiggle.
Warning that budget reductions could shutter childcare centers across the state.
In the governor's proposed budget, crisis was solved with 38% of cuts going just to the childcare sector. It's a huge proportion of the cuts. We took a lot of cuts and delays in childcare last year as well, and our economy is going to suffer because of it.
Genevieve Stokes understands Washington faces a more than $2 billion shortfall, but says Governor Ferguson's proposal hits the Working Connections childcare program hard, with suggested cuts threatening to end subsidies for as many as 14,000 Washington families.
We're talking about all of our kids.
That has Ren Paris's attention.
Our school provides care for about 80 to 85 kids per day.
She warns of a far-reaching ripple effect.
A lot of families are going to lose care. Child cares are going to have to close down because they're not able to afford care anymore. A lot of, especially in-home providers, are relying on state subsidies in order to be able to stay open.
That's why parents and providers filled these steps.
No more cuts!
The purpose of it is to make our voices heard and to make sure that the people most impacted by the issues are the ones that are being talked to as these debates are happening.
Thank you guys all for being here today.
They hope lawmakers are listening before it's too late. And the goal for advocates today was to meet directly with lawmakers and urge them to protect the child care safety net. Madison?
And Natalie, do we know what's next in this budget process?
Well, what we know is that the governor already proposed nearly $800 million in budget reductions. The legislature will consider those suggestions and take that into account before crafting their own budget proposal. All this work is happening ideally before the session concludes on March 12th. Madison?
All right, Natalie, we still have a month and a little bit more left. Thank you. Live for us in Seattle tonight.